Hello, welcome to my Los Angeles vlog. If you have watched the video I had previously uploaded, then you'll know that I had visited San Francisco before coming to LA. If you haven't watched the video yet, please do watch it and hit the like button. The first place we went to after landing in LA was the Warner Brothers Studios. There we had booked a slot for WB Studio Tour. The first part of the tour consisted of us sitting in an open bus in a group of 10, where they navigated us through the gullies of Warner Brothers Studios. They showed us some iconic spots and locations where some of the famous movies were shot. If you're a Gilmore Girls fan, then you can recognize this place from Stars Hollow. This was a guided tour, so the guide who was with us was explaining us how the filming is actually done. It was a very surreal experience that I was actually roaming through the same places where many of the Warner Brother movies and TV shows were filmed. This is the historic Warner Brothers water tank. The Big Bang Theory was filmed in this actual set. The lot just beside this one is being used to film young Sheldon, but unfortunately, we could not go there as they were currently filming in that lot. The guide could see how excited we all were, so he was able to get us into one of the lots that was filming a series called All American, but we weren't allowed to shoot or click any pictures in that set since it was a live set, so can't share that with you guys. Sorry. The second part of the tour was unguided, so we were free to roam through all the places and sets that they had replicated from the actual ones. We are allowed to click pictures or do whatever else over here. All Friends fans out there can obviously recognize this place, Monica's Kitchen. And this is the living room where each of the six friends lived at least once, as they had recollected in the last episode of Friends. This is, of course, everyone's favorite place, the Central Park. The original theme song of Friends was filmed on this very sofa with the fountain in the background. These are the actual costumes worn by actors in the iconic film My Fair Lady, starring Audrey Hepburn. If you haven't watched that film, you really should. One of the famous outfits worn by the singer Elvis. Costumes from the Fantastic Beasts movie series and wands used in the movie. Costumes from the movie Crazy Rich Asians, which is another feel good movie that you should watch. These are the set from the famous sitcom and one of my favorites, The Big Bang Theory. This consists of the set from Caltech University where all the characters used to go to work, and this is their apartment where many of the scenes were shot. I could almost hear Sheldon saying Bazinga, or that's my spot on that very couch. Now we move on to the DC part of the studio. This section is dedicated to costumes and famous memorabilia of my second favorite character in DC, Wonder Woman, after, of course, Henry Cavill Superman. The Batman costume and the Batmobile. I'm not really a huge fan of Batman, so I don't really know much about him. Who is your favorite DC character? Moving on to the Harry Potter world. They had recreated iconic spots from the movies like this Ollivander's Swan Shop and the Sorting Hat. Believe it or not, it actually spoke when we put it on. The letter which every Potterhead wishes they would receive. Everyone's favorite and the cutest, Dobby. The cupboard under the stairs where Harry lived for 11 years. Honeyduke's Wizarding Sweet Shop. This is the potions classroom of Professor Snape and the herbology classroom. Next, we proceeded to visit the famous Hollywood sign of LA. While there are many places from where one can view this sign, we decided to go to Lake Hollywood Park. Beside a gas station, I saw this really weird pop up balloon type thing, which made me laugh. So I thought I'd share this with you too. Next, we proceeded to go to Griffith Observatory. Just look at this spectacular view from the mountaintop. How mesmerizing. If you have watched the movie La La Land, then the song A Lovely Night was filmed on one of the roads leading to the observatory. We just took a small stroll inside the observatory because we were short on time, but it had like very nice exhibits regarding planets, space, and other astronomical stuff. Then we visited the first ever farmers market in United States. Just beside that there is an open mall called The Grove which has many places to eat and shop stuff and very beautiful decor. The next day the first place we went to was Hollywood Boulevard Walk of Fame. The Walk of Fame is about 2 kilometers long street filled with stars, as you can see, which are awarded to various personalities who have excelled in their line of career, like motion pictures, radio, television, music, or live theater. We also visited the Kodak Theater or the Dolby Theater, where the Oscars are held every year. Along the walls of this theater, you can see the names of movies which have won Oscar. One of the things I loved about LA were the tall palm trees situated alongside many of the roads. We took a drive through Beverly Hills area where many of the wealthy people of LA reside. After that, we went to Rodeo Drive, which is like the fashion district of LA that has outlets of all major fashion brands. I saw so many swanky cars in this area. Just look at this lovely Rolls Royce and Porsche. If anyone wants to go broke, then a few hours in this place will definitely fulfill your objectives. I was secretly hoping that I would run into a celebrity who was shopping here, but no such luck. The next stop was Santa Monica Pier, where I got to witness this beautiful sunset alongside the beach.
The ambience at the pier during sunset was soothing but lively at the same time. There were some cute shops and booths along the way, and of course, the Ferris wheel. Last stop for the day was LACMA, Los Angeles County Museum of Art. We didn't actually get to see the museum because we were late and it had already closed, but we got to check out this amazing display of lights outside the museum. I remembered this place from a scene in the movie No Strings Attached, but I bet many other movies or shows have also been filmed here. And lastly, to conclude this video, here are some other pretty pictures from my airplane window. Thank you.